Today I have a marketplace find of original NES video games and a console and a couple of accessories. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox these. I literally don't know what everything is. The guy who posted it in Marketplace took a picture of kind of a jumble of games and said 15 plus games. And then when I met him and we did the handoff, he said he thinks it ended up being 24 games. So that's pretty rad. I got a nice PlayStation case with it and some other stuff. So I'm going to go through that. It's kind of an unboxing marketplace haul unboxing, but it's all Nintendo related. So it's NES, Nintendo. So that's what the theme of this video is going to be. Let's get into it. What's up, physical media fans? I have a haul today that I'm going to be unboxing. I literally don't know what all is in there. Flo's not with me today. She's back upstairs chilling. I guess she's been camera shy lately, maybe. But first and foremost, I have this NES system. It looks like it's in great shape. It's got a little bit of a sound when I move it, but I'll open it up. I'll test it out. It came without the AV cables, but I have those, so no worries there. I don't remember seeing screws on this part of the system, but maybe it was produced later than mine. But it really doesn't have that discoloration that you see with a lot of NES systems because they've been around for so long. But this looks great. It looks good. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I still got a good deal on the whole thing. You saw me pull out a game, so I guess we'll get into what games I got. This is Donkey Kong Classic, so it includes Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. In one cart or cartridge. I'm going to clean these all up and test them, and then when I put them in my eBay store, I'll have a picture of the actual game displayed on my television with my little logo underneath. That's how I like to do games, so that folks know that I did test them out and they're not just going in blind. But Donkey Kong Classics is a good one. It's one that I either have up in my eBay store right now, link in the description, or I might have sold it already. I can't remember. But Nintendo games sell pretty well for me, so that's why I was looking on Marketplace for more Nintendo games, and found this good deal from this young guy. Next we have Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. This one has a rattle. Oh, this must be the one that he told me. He said one of them has a weird rattle sound in it, and he was sorry about that. He told me, make sure they play and let me know. He was super nice guy. It's only the second time I've done Facebook Marketplace. The other one was the video that I posted where I had that THX 1128, whatever the number is, the George Lucas movie. I bought that Laserdisc off a guy from Marketplace yesterday, and this is the second time I've used Marketplace, and both times were very pleasant. My only other experience with Marketplace is reading on Reddit people's horror stories about trying to buy stuff from Marketplace. So it's nice that I had two transactions that went very smoothly. This kid was, I say kid, he's probably 26 years old, I don't know. But he was super nice, and he even offered oh, I didn't bring a bag or a box. That was dumb of me. And I was walking, so the kid was like, oh, you can keep this Fila duffel bag. I was like, no, man, I don't want to take your duffel bag. But he did give me this little reusable bag that says Berry Tart, the Essence. I don't know what that is. But anywho, you might have seen Excite Bike. This is one of the original kind of OG games that all my friends had. It's not the most, it doesn't have the most variety of action and gameplay, but it was fun. We spent hours playing Excite Bike when I was a kid. So in that bag, that's it for the games. But this is that PlayStation case I was telling you about. So you threw this in. It's kind of cool. A little PlayStation carry case. I think it's for the system, and he just loaded it up with these games. So let's see what we got. First of all, we have a NES game cleaning kit, or NES maybe system cleaning kit. It's in the box. It's in plastic. It looks unused. Wow, that's kind of cool. Huh, yeah, has all the stuff in it. I think this is NIB or CIB, complete in box or new in box. It looks new in box. The box is a little beat up, but everything's in there and it's in plastic, so that's cool. The other thing that he had in the listing, maybe it's in here. I'll find it. Next we have Tecmo Bowl. I mentioned this in one of my other Nintendo unboxing games. This is a football game that definitely seems to have been more popular, at least among my friends. It was more popular than the Nintendo football. It was just called football. But we played a ton of Tecmo Bowl when I was a kid. Next we have Track and Field 2 in a branded Nintendo dust sleeve. These are in great shape. So far I'm not even seeing the discoloration that you might see with age or being in a smoker's house or whatever. But these look great. They look very good. So this Konami Track and Field 2, I think I had a Track and Field 1 in one of my other videos. This was one of my favorites. I played Bionic Commando so much. I played for hours on it. I loved Bionic Commando. It's such a fun game. It's so difficult, but it's definitely worth the time and effort. If I remember correctly, there are some levels that if you go into it without picking the right stuff, it's almost impossible to finish the level, like your loadout. 1943. I talked about this game before too. This is a vertical scroller, and if I'm getting that terminology wrong, sorry. It's like a side scroller, right? But it goes up and down, and you are a World War II fighter pilot in the Battle of Midway. So you have planes to shoot down and avoid, and then you have boats too that you can drop some bombs on. So that's a super fun game. Jordan versus Bird. I never played this game. I don't know much about it. I assume it is a basketball game. Michael Jordan was the GOAT, obviously, of basketball. If you don't agree, throw a comment down below. I don't follow basketball. I never really have. Even when I played basketball all through grade school, middle school, I never followed professional sports. But I'm from the Chicago area, so Jordan is the GOAT to me and the folks that live around here. Next we have Barker Bill's Trick Shooting, a light gun game. And since I'm talking about a light gun game, I might as well throw this out there. I have, or in this lot, I bought a Zapper. This Zapper is also in excellent condition, and it's one of the early Zappers. It says 1985 Nintendo Zapper. Sounds good. You need a CRT TV to play these because they don't work on the modern LCD or LED or whatever TVs. You need a tube TV, cathode ray tube TV, for this to work. Now, I said this must be one of the early ones for a reason. That is, after 1986 or so, the barrel and the handle were both orange. Maybe this part too. But due to some toy gun laws changing, or maybe this particular model not following toy gun laws that were already established, the colors were changed because toy guns are supposed to have bright orange on them or some color indicating this is not a real gun. You couldn't hold up a store with it. Obviously, you're not going to, but that was a rule. So they changed the colors after maybe the first couple years or first year of producing those things. I never played Trick Shooting. I unfortunately don't have a CRT TV. but I can load it up and make sure that it works. I just won't be able to zap it. Next, we have Super Mario 3. I talked about this one before. This is an excellent entry into the Mario oeuvre, and it introduced some limited flight capabilities for Mario there. So this is a great one. That's 10 so far. It looks like we have quite a few more to go. Maybe 24 was wrong. Maybe we have more than that. Next, we have Double Dribble. I mentioned that I didn't play basketball games, but that's wrong. I played Double Dribble quite a bit. This and Blades of Steel were ones that some sports games that I played besides Tecmo Bowl. This one has a little bit of a peel up on the label. That's not that big a deal, but Double Dribble was a good one. Another Konami game. Next, I'll go with Super Mario 2. Super Mario Brothers 2. Sorry, I have an itchy nose today. Super Mario Brothers 2, if I remember correctly, I heard or read maybe somewhere along the line that this was a reskinned game that they used as a Mario game once Super Mario Brothers 1 did so well. It was so popular, and so they had some other game that had this theater framing, and maybe it was all a dream or whatever, but they reskinned it so it is a Super Mario Brothers game. I liked this one quite a bit. You can pick your character. The princess glides for a little while. She can do like a long, slow descent and a jump. So not quite flying, more like gliding. But I played a ton of that. RC Pro Am is another one of those that a lot of people had. This is just a race game, and the conceit is that you are little, you're racing little RC cars, radio controlled cars. Hogan's Alley is next. So Hogan's Alley is a shooter. So the zapper gun is used with this one, and it is a lot of fun. I played Hogan's Alley quite a bit. It's kind of like a carnival type of game setup, where, you know, if you play those carnival games, you have this little pellet gun or BB gun and trying to shoot ducks or whatever, little toy things. So it's kind of set up like that, but that one's a lot of fun. Another zapper game. Next we have Contra. So this is the original. I think in another video I mentioned that I thought I had Contra, but when I looked through all my games, I didn't see it. But this is the first one that I knew of that you could use the up, up, down, down, left, right, select, no, BA, select, start. If you're playing with 2 players, and then select, start if you're playing with 1 player. To get the 40 lives versus 3, because I think with 3, you'd have to put a lot of hours into the game to finish it, to defeat the final boss. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Super C next. So Super Contra is the next one in the series. So this is like Contra Part 2. Another fun shooter side-scroller game that also had some vertical scrolling as well. I mentioned this one before in one of my Nintendo videos because I had one and then sold that on eBay already. Next, we're gonna go with Mega Man 3. I love the artwork on the cover of this one. So Mega Man 3 from Capcom. I'm gonna try to get in close so you can see that artwork. Looks pretty cool. I always thought the artwork on Mega Man 1 looks kind of wonky, but this one, they really stepped up their game there. That's a good one. So what are we up to? 17 games. Next we have The Adventures of Link, Zelda 2 in the gold case, right? I believe this is one of the games that has a battery in it, if I'm remembering correctly, because you could save your game. So I might have to open this one up. It does take a specialty tool that I have, so it's a Nintendo safety screwdriver or something like that. But it's not just a regular screwdriver. You need a special tool to open these up. So I might open this up, check, make sure It works, the battery works, but yeah, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Next, Mickey Mousecapade. When Nintendo, when the NES came out, I was 9. I was going to turn 10 that year when it came out in the US. But I didn't actually play one until I was probably 10 or 11. So by that time, I felt like I was too old for Mickey Mouse. I did not play Mickey Mousecapade. None of my friends had Mickey Mousecapade. We would have thought, that's for babies. We want to play real games like Contra and Super C and whatnot. But this is a Capcom game. Mickey Mousecapade, I believe I've sold one on in my eBay store already. But now I'll have another one. Next, we have Disney's DuckTales. These are all in such good condition. I'm impressed every time I look at a new one, with the exception of the one that had the peel up on the label. These look great. The Zelda had a little bit of marking on it. It's just because that gold overlay they do is easy to chip up. This one has like a dog hair stuck underneath the label. I'll have to peel that. Not peel it up. I will have to pull that dog hair out from under the label when I clean these up. Next we have Dodgeball. I never played this. It looks like it's ImageSoft. I believe ImageSoft was mostly known for computer games. I never played Dodgeball. That's a cool one. I'll check it out when I test it. Another branded Nintendo dust cover. Next, we have Bandai's Dick Tracy. This is another one that I never played, but I've seen. I don't think I've ever owned this one or sold it, but I'm guessing it's like a shooter. I don't know. I don't know Dick Tracy. This looks like Warren Beatty on the cover, so it's probably based on the movie that was made with Warren Beatty and Madonna. But yeah, Bandai's Dick Tracy. Next we have Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. This is a classic. If you bought the system with the Zapper, it came with this game. It's a combo game, 2-in-1, but played the heck out of those things. Bases Loaded 2, the second season. This is another one that I have in my store, or maybe I sold already, but I have had before. A baseball game. I don't think I've played any baseball games for the NES. Maybe I have. I don't remember. But this is from Jaleco. I don't know. But here's that bag. It looks great. So this is my haul. This is everything. No, I lied. Let's back up. We have more stuff. So we have the coax AV connection here. And it plugs into the back of the machine and then to an old CRT TV. That coaxial cable. Here's the power cable. And we have a couple of controllers. That's nice. That's awesome. This thing that looks like it uses a radio frequency signal. Yeah. So you plug this into the front, and then this is the NES satellite. You can plug in up to 4 controllers and have it closer to your couch or whatever. It looks like it takes C batteries, but the inside looks good. It's not corroded. It doesn't look like they left batteries in there to die. That's good. That's awesome. And then it's got some buttons: power, controller / gun, turbo. Nice. This is really awesome. This is cool. This one has some of that discoloration I was talking about. So a lot of the older systems with this gray plastic would discolor and get yellowed. I don't know if you can tell that. You can tell against the gray of the satellite, NES satellite thing. But that is it for real this time. So pretty great haul. I am very impressed with the condition of these things, and there was in the picture there was a Game Genie, but that's okay that we didn't get the Game Genie. This is pretty cool haul overall, and it was still a good deal. So thanks for joining me. I will continue to post what I find as far as physical media goes, whether it is video games, retro video games, and newer video games, or movies on all kinds of formats. But if you want to like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Otherwise, thanks for watching this far, and you will see me next time I post. Thanks.